So Michael Jordan's son got into a little bit of trouble the other night. We're just seeing these things, all the things on TMZ. So he was in his Lamborghini and he decided to, there were some cops and he decided to run from police in a high-speed chase. They couldn't catch up with him because he's in a Lamborghini. Then he gets his car stuck on the railroad tracks.
Oh, my God.
Then they come up and they go, hey, buddy, you want to tell us what's going on? Get him out of the car. He smells like alcohol. He failed a field sobriety test. He also said, do you know who I am?
Oh.
He said, I'm Michael Jordan's
Reese
son. He's like, I'm Michael Jordan's son. And they're like, okay, well, we still need to frisk you. And then he said, my favorite part of all of this, the only thing you're going to find is a big D and some B's.
Bees? Like hornets? A big D and some bees.
Balls.
Oh, boo! I just wanted you to say it.
You just wanted me to say balls. Okay. Then we had some singing in the cop car. I mean, it's just like these videos are kind of gold
kids,
whenever you're trying to escape Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively stuff.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
And stay out of trouble. That also sounds terrifying. High-speed car chases with police. I mean, that can endanger not only your life, but the lives of others.
Yeah.
And also keep your B's and your D's to yourself. Unless it's, consensual.
Yeah.
And can we make a rule that you can only drop the, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
If you're not a Nepo baby of somebody who would actually be able to drop a, do you know who I am?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was Michael who dropped that, sure, he would have been just fine and probably would have been let go.
Yeah, that would have been allowed.
And his mugshot's pretty funny. Yeah. Say that. It's kind of like, well, I hate the situation I'm in. But
well, as we say to lots of celebrities and children of celebrities who find themselves in trouble, good luck to him.
Do you remember the last time we talked about him in the blind items?
Yeah.
Because he is no longer with the grounding force that apparently was Larsa Pippen in his life. Mm-hmm. But remember who he's with now?
No. She was in the car, though?
She was not in the car.
Oh, it was a different girl.
Was it a different girl? I guess I didn't know there was a girl in the car.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, last we heard he was dating what's her Nicole, I think, Murphy, Eddie Murphy's ex.
Oh, that sounds vaguely familiar.
We did that in a blind item a month and a half ago. Because apparently
it's like a Nepo baby sandwich.
Yeah.
Or not sandwich, just two buns.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. And the metaphor lacks.
A big D and two B's.
That's all you're going to find.
Honeybees?
Let's not do some blind items.
Yep.
All right. Let's get it started here with this one. If this former talk show host has it her way, she's going to be doing some kind of hosting maybe by the end of this month. It's also not a coincidence that the people keeping her drugged and quiet are slowly falling by the wayside. They were funded by the disgraced producer who now has bigger fish to fry.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
If this former talk show host has it her way, she'll be doing some sort of hosting by the end of this month. It's also not a coincidence that the people that drugged and kept her quiet are falling by the wayside. They were mostly funded by the disgraced producer who now has bigger fish to fry.
So they're trying to blame Diddy for Wendy?
Yep.
Oh.
Did we know that?
We have never, I don't think, heard those dots be connected until recently.
What?
But that's a plot twist.
Oh, yes, because she, for so long,
was anti.
Years and years, are like, Diddy is bad and no one's listening to me. She predicted it.
And so you're saying that, now look, I doubt that that's actually true, but until we have like actual evidence. However, it would make a great plot line. Like, spoiler alert, you find out the reason she's been unable to walk and, complete a sentence is because she's been drugged.
Because maybe she knows so much. He's like, we got to silence her.
I mean,
she
look,
might have receipts.
I'm here for the fan fiction.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. This might very well be just fan fiction, but it is interesting to think about. And again, like Bradley just filled in, I will fill in this blind as well. Wendy Williams, if she has it her way, she's going to be doing some sort of hosting by the end of this month. There was a rumored podcast, obviously, for years. There's been some other things, but clearly she hasn't been in a position to do that. But the blind item goes on to say it's not a coincidence that the people keeping her drugged and quiet are slowly falling by the wayside. They were mostly funded by Diddy, and he obviously has bigger fish to fry now.
Okay, so I think what the blind is then referring to specifically, which is real, and this is where conspiracy theories sort of just like sit on top of actual real facts, almost just like, you're running around wearing a costume, but it's really you underneath. Anyway, don't think too hard about it. Okay. She fired her attorney. So I wonder if the implication is then that attorney was, being paid by Diddy.
Whoa.
That was the last big story around her.
Holy cow. It doesn't have anything to do with Burger King, though.
No.
Because you kept saying have it her way. And I thought maybe she'd be hosting a Burger King event.
No, if she has it her way. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's nice. I like that.
What? I thought it was a clue.
A clue.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's about as possible
notebook.
as the conspiracy theory, so why not? Yeah. Burger King, get in on that.
Yeah, come on. Have it your way, Wendy. Or Wendy's.
There you go.
Actually,
Perfect.
I think, yes. I think the obvious sponsor there would have been Wendy's.
Yeah.
For a variety of
You can also
reasons.
have it your way at Wendy's. I tried to formulate the whole PR for the...
We'll get back to you on that, Dawn.
Okay.
We'll have our people look into that.
Okay.
I think in the copyright world, that would be confusingly similar. Yeah. I don't think they would allow that to be their slogan.
Thank God for you, Mike.
Let's do another blind item here. At an after party from the Grammys, this very rich Nepo baby had no idea that she was introduced to a woman who her significant other is sleeping with.
Uh-oh.
At an after party, this very rich Nepo baby had no idea that she was introduced to a woman her significant other is sleeping with.
Ooh, that's awkward. Significant other.
I don't know why they say that, because it's
spouse.
The spouse.
Oh, spouse. Okay.
Yeah.
So not Kylie Jenner and
Not.
Timmy.
Not Kyle. Kylie, I should say, or Timmy.
Kyle Chalamet.
At an after party, this very rich Nepo baby had no idea she was introduced to a woman who her husband is sleeping with.
Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz.
I mean, dude.
But do we know who the woman is?
We don't, but don't screw that up, buddy.
Oh, you know what
Don't
probably
screw it
is?
up.
It's probably, what's her name?
What? Who?
That one lady. She's
Kate Beckinsale?
Yeah, Chicken Hawk.
Oh, Chicken Hawk?
Isn't that what, she likes them young.
Chicken Hawk? I never heard that term.
Really?
Chicken Hawk?
Like a cougar? A chicken hawk?
Yeah, isn't that like the same thing?
I've never heard that,
Never
but
heard
maybe.
chicken
Or maybe
hawk.
it's like a Chicken Hawk. Yeah.
I would like, that would be more fun to say.
Because she
than
likes,
cougar.
she runs around, who was the last person she was after?
Oh, Pete Davidson. She dated him. She dated
Pete Davidson, yeah. No?
What's that?
Chicken Hawk, no.
I'm not seeing that described in that particular
I don't know.
way.
I just had this like foghorn leghorn. Remember in the little old lady with the glasses that ran around trying to date foghorn leghorn?
That lady.
According to the blind items,
Kate
it was
Beckinsale's a little old lady running around with glasses.
With a bow on her head.
It was an after party for the Grammys where Nicola Peltz was introduced to the woman that apparently Brooklyn Beckham has been sleeping with.
We don't know who the woman is, though?
I mean, we don't.
Okay.
At least I don't. Maybe the blinds do.
He's like, hey, you want to make sandwiches together?
Let me show you how I make this bologna sandwich.
Oh, I thought you meant with the three of them making a sandwich together. I was confused.
Oh, a sandwich. Like,
Wow,
he's the meat and they're the buns.
This is now the second time we've used
Have
that
it your
analogy.
way.
It's all
Wendy's.
coming back. By the way, I would like to introduce our new sponsor for Blinded by the Item.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
I thought Burger King, but yeah, we'll go Wendy's, sure.
Burger King and Wendy's
We
together.
won't say no to anybody. Yeah, let's sandwich them in there.
Pepsi and Coke. They should get together and do like a co-branding opportunity.
Mike,
Yeah.
I know this doesn't have anything to do with blind items, but what is your shirt? That Hawaii license?
I'm glad you brought that up, Dawn, because I thought,
know what it
did
is.
Mike
It's
live in
McLovin.
Hawaii?
It's McLovin? I can't see through the camera. It's McLovin.
It's McLovin. It's his,
Oh,
it's his ID
cute.
from Superbad.
Oh, I like that.
I've received some very nice comments about my strange T-shirts that I usually wear during
Yeah.
Blinded by the Item,
Good.
and I appreciate
We'll
that.
keep it up.
Yeah.
You know, my niece named her guinea pig McLovin.
Nice.
He used to bite.
Interesting.
Anyway.
This has been the most bizarre start. to Blinded by the Item
Random.
in
Can I
history.
just
back.
I know. I was going to say she's in studio, kids.
Yeah.
You've been seeing her by a satellite,
Right.
and
This lighting
it's just
is
not
way
the same.
better.
So we can feel your presence.
Let's do another one as we're rolling through the blind items today. How about this? This In the News author is discussing filing a lawsuit against the A-list actress and her significant other. Apparently promises were made, but those promises were not kept.
Is this Colleen Hoover and Blake and Ryan?
Yeah, this is...
Ooh, yay.
And that would be the next lawsuit because, of course, there's a new lawsuit that came out today.
What?
The PR firm that she sued alongside of Justin Baldoni, that PR firm is now suing her.
God.
So it's not just Justin now, it's now the PR firm as well.
The plot thickens.
I will say I've been sitting back and thinking about Colleen Hoover. Like, I bet this woman is like, oh crap, because I think she made an early calculation that I need to just, make a call on where my chips lay or where I put my chips, right?
Yep.
When I think it's still way too early to know, right? Like,
Definitely.
so
Did he buy multiple books, the rights to multiple books, I wonder?
I don't believe so by her because she does have another book that is in the works. Anne Hathaway will be starring in it. I cannot remember all the details, but his production company is not a part of that new project.
I was going to say, she probably doesn't want to be tied to him in any way.
Well,
I don't think she wants to be tied to any of this.
Well, did you see what the latest news with her is?
No.
She has pieced out of social media.
Oh,
She's like,
yeah.
I'm done. She's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
She deactivated.
She was like, I am not a part of this conversation, although she will be. And I just thought,
She's supporting him now? Because she was really supportive
think
of
about all
Blake
the
at
people that are
first.
going to get deposed in this lawsuit, and they include but are not limited to Colleen Hoover,
That's true.
Taylor Swift. Oof.
Oof.
I don't know how Taylor Swift gets out of being deposed for this lawsuit or having to give, be a possible witness.
Correct.
She might.
No, I'm saying I don't know how she gets out of it.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Because
see
the more I read into this timeline, and they black her name out, they redact her name, but you know who they're talking about because it's clear.
It's literally the very first page is the emails back and forth about the project.
And it's like she has knowledge that they are going to need to question her about.
Wow.
Which makes me wonder if she starts going, hey, friends, I think it might be good for you to settle. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no kidding.
It might be good for you. I'd hate to see anything happen to your family.
Oh, wow. Taylor.
I'm just
That's
saying,
really...
she has power is what I'm saying. So I would not be surprised if she uses it. I don't mean that she's going to away people.
And just the follow-up from what I said, Verity is the next film adaptation from her book, Verity, and it is Anne Hathaway, Dakota Johnson, and Josh Hartnett, who are all tied to it so far.
Okay.
So we'll see.
There's also Regretting You, which has McKenna Grace, Dave Franco, and Allison Williams attached to it.
Interesting.
So,
She's got some things going on.
yeah, moving on up. Expected October 24th, 2025.
Guys got that one nicely done. Yeah. Let's roll on and do another blind item here. This foreign-born A-list actor had to screw over a bunch of fans who wanted to see him at an iconic spot. But, he can't say no to that studio, that role, or all those zeros on that check. This foreign-born A-list actor had to screw over a bunch of fans who wanted to see him at an iconic spot, but he can't say no to that studio, that role, and all those zeros on that check.
So he wasn't allowed to come to the Grammys?
No.
Oh, okay.
This
Like the Trevi Fountain in Rome?
No.
This iconic spot.
This foreign-born A-list actor had to screw over a bunch of fans who wanted to see him at an iconic spot, but he can't say no to that studio, that role, and all those zeros on that check.
So it's a big role. Is it Superman? Is it David Cornsweat?
Is it like a James Bond? Is it like iconic role? Like I Can't Wait. Is it a superhero? Oh, but he's like
Robert Downey Jr. Okay.
Chris Hemsworth.
Foreign-born A-list
Foreign-born.
actor.
Sebastian Stan.
Not a Chris.
Not a Chris.
Okay. Robert Pattinson?
People wanted to see him, and I'll be more specific. People wanted to see him perform at an iconic spot.
Perform.
Red Rock.
No.
The Eiffel
So he's a
Tower.
singer and an actor? Okay.
Singer and an actor. Johnny Depp? Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay.
I need to get my list out.
So
My God, get them notes.
we've got a role, we've got a studio, and we have got a foreign-born A-list actor who apparently sings.
Okay.
Was our guess in the studio or maybe the role based
Warner
off
Brothers?
of that? No.
Netflix.
You already established it's a superhero.
So then it's got to be
Okay.
Sony.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
It's the studio? Disney.
Slash.
Tim Allen
No, it's
and Toy Story.
it's Disney, but specifically when you're talking superheroes at Disney, you're talking about
Marvel.
Okay.
Tom Hiddleston.
Marvel.
this foreign-born A-list actor had to screw over a bunch of fans who wanted to see him perform at an iconic spot. He wasn't going to say no to Marvel, that role, and all those zeros on that check.
Okay. Is he more of a singer than an actor?
Some would argue that.
Okay.
But not.
Whoa.
Maybe.
It's not Harry Styles.
No.
It's not
Don't think too
Canadian.
far along. Nope.
Britain.
Nope.
Don't think too what?
Canada.
Nope.
Mexico.
Don't think too what?
Long ago.
Oh, it was very recent. He just did this.
No, not necessarily.
Oh,
But this character appeared very recently
wow.
in the biggest project for this studio.
Oh, was it Spidey?
No.
Oh, was it Deadpool Wolverine? Hugh Jackman?
There you go.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman had to screw over a bunch of fans
Oh, yeah,
that
'cause he
paid
sings.
and wanted to see him at Hyde Park in the UK, in London, but he had to say no to that because he's not going to say no to Marvel, Wolverine, and all those zeros on that check. There's a speculation that this random, out of nowhere cancellation of a tour or a show that he was going to do is because Wolverine's going to be appearing in the next Avengers movie.
Oh, okay. Gosh, I love superhero blinds.
Yeah,
Could probably do a whole podcast on that.
there are a lot of them. So there
Does
you
that
go.
mean anything? Are we excited? We care?
Oh, we care.
Okay.
We've been waiting for Wolverine to be a part of the Avengers for a very long time.
Oh, my
Okay.
But
God,
again,
yes.
you got to imagine X-Men and Marvel, they used to not play nice together before Disney
Right.
bought 21st Century Fox or bought that side of it. So now they can all play nice and hang out and do things.
Shoot some stuff up, travel to faraway worlds,
Shooting
go
stuff
to different
up.
universes.
There you go. And that's what's going to be happening. One of those new universes we just got a little preview of.
But
with
like, if
Fantastic
you can do
Four's
everything
trailer.
with everyone, is anything anything?
You're exactly right. That's the problem with the MCU right now.
Yeah.
Zero stakes.
Yeah.
Everyone can
Multiverse.
die and everyone can come back.
You need, like, the rule number one of science fiction is that you have to have rules in your world, and they have to be consistent. Because if they're
Actually,
not-
that is very true.
Yeah.
Yes, you can set any rules you want,
Yeah, but you
don't
have to
break your
follow
own rules. That's just a general script writing rule.
yeah,
Now, to be fair,
smart.
we're 7 days away from Captain America Brave New World, and I think it's probably going to do like $125 million. So people are still watching regardless.
Okay.
You okay over there?
I just
Dawn was blown away by that.
I sunk down
like,
into Middle Earth.
did the floor just give?
I just wanted to level my chair so my head was even with you. But we're
that's
almost
sweet.
done.
I don't know why, because Mike's is not. Okay, there we go.
He's tall, though. He stands.
I'm way down now. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
But now our heads are all the same, except Mike looks tiny.
Hi.
He has like a wee little
Mike
head.
is
Dawn
tall.
Your head is huge.
It is?
There we go. I'm just saying comparatively. See, look. Now come back.
Hello.
Thanks to those watching on YouTube. By the way, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
forgot.
And if you're listening on the radio, we're sorry for the last 30 minutes or 30 seconds.
Sorry. I
Oh, yeah,
forgot
because
about
this
them.
was not fun to anyone listening who can't see.
You don't even know. You're like, what?
Once again, proving once again that he's just an all-around behind. This former late-night actor was incredibly rude to hotel employees while in town for a recent film festival.
Is he British?
He is not British.
Oh, so it's not Mr. Corden.
Not Corden.
Former
Late-night actor.
Is it an SNL person?
Late night actor.
Chevy Chase.
You would think, but no, it's actually not.
Bill Murray.
You would think, but no, it's actually not.
Is
Proving-
it an older?
No, I would say younger than that. Those two that were
Pete
discussed.
Davidson.
Nope, a little older than that. We're just gonna play
Dana
the over/under
Carvey.
game.
Will
straight
Ferrell?
from-
No.
Proving once again that he's an all-around behind.
Really?
Will Ferrell was incredibly rude to hotel employees while in town for a recent film fest.
I feel like we can't accept that.
I've never heard that. Have I?
We've heard it in the blinds more
Okay.
often than we want to.
Oops.
Okay.
And then him and Reese are promoting that terrible movie.
Well, that says
And-
something.
Oh,
There's a
what's
lot-
the plot of that again?
Oh my God.
So dumb.
So it's
isn't it?
called You're Cordially Invited. I know way too much about this.
No, go ahead.
It's he is planning a wedding for his daughter at the same location he and his wife got married. But I believe his wife's out of the picture. I don't know if she passed away or what happened, but she's out of the picture.
Okay.
Well, then at the same time, on the same island that there can only be one wedding per weekend on,
Yeah.
this other
like
family,
Highlander.
Reese Witherspoon's family, got planned a wedding on that same date.
Oh,
They
no.
double booked, and they can only have one wedding, so they're trying to coexist and trying to make this happen.
But let me guess, it's difficult because they're very different.
And then they're going to fall in love.
One Rotten Tomatoes scorer said the following: "It is a rom-com that doesn't feature romance and is not funny."
Oh, gosh.
So it's it's an anti-rom-com.
So the rom and the com don't exist.
If you have a chance,
it.
just Google the picture of it. I don't know what would have given us away. The opening, like the picture of the movie, of the DVD, if it was on a DVD, it is Reese Witherspoon angrily looking at Will Ferrell, who's holding an alligator. Like it looks like he's giving him a bear hug. He's giving him an alligator hug.
Okay.
I'm going to skip that one.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Well, bless
Doesn't
her
really do it
heart.
for
I
me.
really want the best for her.
Now, I will say the same guy who made that movie is doing a movie with Will Ferrell and your boy, Zac Efron.
What? Mm-hmm. What?
What?
That was just announced. So
What is
the
the
same
movie?
director and creator. We don't know the details yet.
Okay.
It's his original project.
Okay.
But if this is any indication, I cordially invite you
You're
to.
cordially invited.
Look, it's not like we've got a good track record going on, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold my breath, but I look forward to shirtlessness,
There will be
as I
that.
do most of the
if
time.
Zac Efron's involved.
As there should be. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the end of the show. Please continue.
Oh, I will continue. Let's just do this one real quick because I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Let's see. Oh, now I got to find where it went. Here we go. This A-list singer couldn't care less about changes that were made, but, you know, with the new tour, with the new album, and he's still trying to recover from the disaster of the last 18 months PR-wise, he figured he'd show up. This A-list singer couldn't care less about the changes that were made, but with a new tour, a new album, and trying to recover from a disaster of the last 18 months PR-wise, he decided he'd show up.
Who's had bad PR the last 18 months?
Kanye?
No. This is somebody who showed up that has a new tour and a new album.
a new tour and a new
A new
album.
tour.
Changes that were made.
showed up to the Grammys or just
Okay. The new changes that were made.
I could add he has a new tour, a new album, and a new theatrical release movie.
Oh. Abel Tesfaye, The Weeknd.
According to the blind items, and again, I don't think there's too much to read into this one, but Abel Tesfaye, a.k.a. The Weeknd, could care less about the changes the Grammys made, but, he's got a new tour, he's got a new album, he's got that new movie, and he's trying to recover from whatever the last 18 months has been for Mr. Abel.
We'll just say we called that.
Yeah.
Talked about it the day after, because it was like, and frankly, that was just my partner who said it on the couch.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you're fine with the Grammys once you have an album to sell? Interesting. Good luck to him. And good luck to you, dear listeners. Don't forget, you can listen to us on the radio on MyTalk Monday through Friday, but you can also download us to your heart's content wherever you get podcasts. You can like and subscribe there as well and leave a review. And don't forget, you can see wherever our heads show up on any given day on our YouTube channel called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the Item.